Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is the Divine Force. We are on our way to an actual wormhole, so we can fastly travel to JJ's colony, which would be around 700 light years, which without the wormhole would probably be almost impossible to get there in any reasonable amount of time. So, for the next 24 hours that our trip will take, I think before we get there we're gonna take a little rest. But I am hoping that we will see this ship going through the actual wormhole, because that will probably look very cool. So let's just rest up and see what happens.
Best not turn down a chance for rest.
Marbled steak? I just wish they were a little bit longer than just for 5 fights. Why don't you make 50? I'm more than willing to pay extra for it.
Simply delightful.
We have arrived at the wormhole. Everyone is to report to the bridge immediately.
Ooh,
I must
gladly.
say, I find myself unable to picture what sorts of worms might dig holes through the skies. I ought make for the bridge and find out.
Yes, please. Even if it's just for that comment you just made alone. Worms that bury holes throughout the universe. Well, visually, that could possibly see that, yeah. Let's go to the common area and transport room first, see if there are any people we can talk to. But I think all of our personnel and friends are probably, yeah, they're all at the bridge already. Alright. Then we might as go as well.
Come to think of it, how does one use a wormhole? It's not the same as warp, right?
There should be a Scorpium space-time stabilizer affixed to the edge of the wormhole.
How do you affix something to a wormhole? Ah, that thing.
There it is. We need you to access it and send the code in the specified format.
I should do it?
Can you do it, Elena?
I will try. Displaying coordinates to screen. Acquiring destination. Sending.
So basically the code is like a key that will open the way up into the wormhole.
You may now enter the wormhole in conventional space.
All right. Keep the thrusters at half power as we head in.
Entering the wormhole at half thrust.
Okay.
That sent a chill down my spine. Man, if we can start jumping through space like this, we wouldn't even need warp drives anymore.
There are only 5 stable wormholes within the entirety of Scorpium's range in this galactic system. They do not allow for travel to unexplored space. The warp drive is a necessary technology for the evolution of life and humanoid races.
The evolution of humanoid races, huh?
The end of the wormhole is coming up ahead.
What the? We're at the end?
Now exiting the wormhole. Space-time readings are showing major discrepancies. Recalibrating sensors now.
Did, we get through without a hitch?
Calibration complete. Our current position is Sector Beta. 713 light-years from our position prior to entering the wormhole.
Seriously?
Long-range sensors detect an object equivalent to a space colony 2.1 light-years from here.
This is one of the colony-formed Scorpium constructs and the destination of JJ. It is named Parrapoeiam. You may proceed forward. The colony has a suitable space dock for entry.
So based on what you've said, that dock and this whole colony is all part of Scorpium.
Correct.
gotta be kidding me. Marielle, can you go wind up JJ and I'd feel a lot more comfortable if he was here as we go in.
Understood.
Just in case we get a call from the colony asking who the hell we are. Which should be okay since we do have Duma with us, right?
Hello?
I've communicated with Parrapoeiam. You may use the dock, or transfer, if that is to your preference. A port has been opened specifically for the Aldous.
So no danger, right?
There is no Scorpium here who view the Aldous as an enemy. The Aldous is welcomed. There is nothing to fear.
Gotcha. Yeah, it'd be pretty lame to turn around and chicken out at this point. Let's go, everyone.
Indeed. I dare say we will be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but let's be honest, if they weren't even slightly worried, considering the Centralist, it would be strange. So, healthy suspicion is not a bad thing. Yes. Do we want to change up our party? Because I think they just randomized who's in here, so... No, you can be second, you can go here. Nina needs always to be here, we need a healer. Well, we can keep Malkia. And I think we'll put Theo on the bench until we find a new area to grind out a few levels with him. Because he's a little bit behind compared to the rest because of the few little grinding sessions I've had so far.
Watch and learn. So this is where the Scorpium operate from. Best ensure we are well prepared before making way to the transfer chamber, just in case.
Yeah, I think we're prepared. Will it be an actual city? That's what I'm wondering. Because if they're not fully mechanical, then they need it, right? Look at that.
Beautiful.
That's really nice.
Intriguing. So this is another world. No, another planet.
This environment was made in a planet's image, I believe. Both ends of the terrain rise if looked at closely. I believe this colony is shaped as a colossal ring.
Shaped like a ring. But why?
Most likely, the rotation produces artificial gravity. The fact that we do not seem to need these devices attached to our feet proves this.
Indeed. A gravity generator like those found on spaceships would be most inefficient to maintain gravity in a structure as massive as this.
What is this gravity you speak of?
Do we really have to start from all the way there? How can I put this in terms you would understand?
Let's talk about this later.
It's the gravity that will keep you underground without those magnetic shoes, and I don't think you need to know more than that.
An entry procedure alongside the evacuees. It is as simple as taking an image of your face. So please, put yourself at ease.
Is this
we're
in
trying
any
to.
way connected to integration?
I can assure you, it is not. The choice to integrate always lies with the organic life form. Scorpion will never force integration.
Gotcha. Well, when in Robot Rome, do as the Robot Romans do, I guess.
Yes, that is what they say. The game is still trying to load in the entirety of the area. It's big, it's huge, it's beautiful, and it looks like there are mountains back in the distance. I'm very curious. I wish we would go there at some point. And who knows, maybe we will. Yeah, I think I gotta assume that just like everywhere else in the game, that whoever we talk to mainly to pray Isoa with. Can we go behind this? No, it's too stuck. Staircase.
At ease. You will have no problems here. We register over there.
Alright, no problem. Yeah, it has the same idea behind it. It's just more high technologically advanced. Because stairs, hallways, buildings, you have that in every time, every period. It's just that this looks so much more sci-fi. I find it really nice.
Welcome to Parrapoeiam. Are you here to integrate?
No,
They merely wish to learn. They have no plans to integrate at the moment. However, as reported earlier, some of the evacuees I have brought do seek to integrate.
Yes, sir. Their requests have been confirmed. However...
Something wrong?
The integration plant is operating at reduced efficiency, so there will be delays. In the meantime, any guest requiring immediate attention will be sent to the medical center.
Why is the plant operating at reduced efficiency?
The plant's administrative network is currently under attack by a faction of Scorpium calling themselves Centralists. Until we can fully eradicate their presence, it is possible they may interfere with results, hence the facility's limited output.
Centralists? Under attack? Are we in danger here?
No, they are not physically present. Simply put, it is an unauthorized breach of our network. Rest assured that all of Parrapoeiam is fortified against attacks.
So what you're saying is that no one will be hurt?
Absolutely correct. Your concern is very much appreciated.
Oh, gotcha. Well, then that's fine, I guess.
For now.
If a Scorpium network is attacking another Scorpium network, the schism truly exists.
In any case, please be at ease and enjoy your stay in Parrapoeiam. The Scorpium network welcomes you all favorably.
Thank you. We'll definitely go explore. Because who knows, maybe they will have some high-tech gear for us as well. Which I probably need a little bit more money for, but I would gladly see it.
It's just a city. A normal, boring city.
You consider this to be normal? Each and every single building here is as large as a keep.
Hey, JJ, you're not really telling me all those buildings and everything are Scorpium? Even the benches?
An astute observation. They most certainly are.
Seriously? Oh, come on!
Forgive me. I did not think you would take it seriously. I do not mean to laugh at you.
But you're still laughing.
I just don't understand it.
Many from my home bore expressions similar to your own.
What?
They doubted whether the laughter, sadness, and anger shown by those integrated with Scorpion were actual emotions.
Oh, sorry. That was not my intent.
Fear is an instinctual reaction to the unknown in all living things.
No, I don't understand this city. The Scorpium we saw in the Manuk system. You.
Ah, I believe I have a solution. Duma, tell me, does Parrapoeiam have a learning facility?
It does.
Learning facility?
A facility that offers a simulated experience of integration for those yet undecided in whether they wish to join the network. It allows visitors to share Scorpium's journey and experience our accumulated insight across the vast expanses of space.
Ooh, interesting.
How interesting. Can you escort us there?
Of course. Or so I would like to say. But this is also my first visit to Parrapoeiam, so I will explore it alongside the rest of you.
Wouldn't you already be familiar with this place thanks to the network?
Even after joining with Scorpion, much of this universe remains a mystery to me. Though connected to the network, there are many things I cannot learn without going through the proper effort.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Yes, because what good is gaining knowledge if you didn't earn it? That's basically what he's saying, isn't it? That's the effort he must undergo in order to learn more information. He has access to it, but he needs to work for it to get his full bounty of it. As a bay. Alright, then let's go explore this entire place with JJ and all. And of course, see what we can find in items here as well. So that's where we need to go. Then I see a door here. I want to see what's behind door number 1. Ooh, a local quest.
At present, we are commencing our research on life forms found on Aster. Would you be able to collect some samples for me? First, I need a sample of a plant. Please secure the specimen in this container after doing battle.
From Death Pansy. I'm sure we can find that somewhere in between episodes.
We catalog life forms across multiple star systems, not just Aster. We endeavor to create an extensive database.
Please do so. And a shop and an inn. I like it.
Welcome. We have everything you need right here.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Let's see. Okay, so they're not necessarily better, but they do have all the equipment. Is it with different factors? What I can't remember, it does look a little bit the same. We have one of these, and I think that's probably what Theo is wearing. Do we want to give this to Raymond or not? Interesting. Let's buy one just in case we decide to do so. We still have to think about it. See if there's any interesting factors in here. Damn, Talisman of Commitment. 83 extra points. Not bad at all. It would be really nice if there are some factors that we can just find under the equipment that's being sold. Make it a lot easier for us. Ooh, they're selling up until Orichalcum. Nice. Alright, good to know. And some more cloth, paper for authoring. Yeah, pretty good. Let's buy 2. Because I want to play with it a little bit.
We look forward to your next visit.
Because I'm hoping by using better resources, we'll get better equipment that we might be able to use right now as a better improvement. Because I do believe that most factors will probably be on every level of resource we get. It's just randomized on which one we will see. And who knows, maybe better equipment has a higher chance of giving us the ones that we want. Like increased money, increased items, increased experience. So those are the 3 we are looking for. And of course, a side note for actually getting like a extra percentage on all accessory factors. I wouldn't mind that. Like just in prep for better and faster grinding. Because we have that already, but they're not very strong. Like the more factors we find, the better we can make our equipment and the faster grinding will go in future destinations. So
well,
yeah.
That was indeed fruitful.
Right, well, we don't need to sleep because we just did that before getting over here. Do we want to check upstairs real quickly? Ooh, yes, we do.
Oh, exquisite.
Physical stimulants. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about being attacked here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I saw you sneaking into the bushes. Yeah, you can't fool me.
Has there ever been a place so marvelous? I do hope no one minds if I meander just a bit. Surely it would not be much of an issue if I were simply to take the scenic route to this learning facility.
We've already been doing that. I do wonder, like, how big is it? Pretty big. Doesn't seem like there is anybody to talk to except Asura players. Oh, I do want to have a little quick look-see. There could be items and other Duma gems hidden everywhere. And let's be honest, it will give us a better understanding about how everything is here. Even though there is a very good chance that after we went to the learning center, we'll be here trying to get to that pink-purple building over there. Because that seems to be the learning, not learning center, but the integration center. And if they're having problems with the centralists, well, we probably need to be there to assist them at some point. And also, while we're here, we might as well see if we can find some smaller bunnies. Alright, so it does not really connect, it is just a circle. Alright. Over, under, around, everywhere. This is really nice looking though. But now I'm wondering, will we find anything down here?
Right then. Best make way for the learning facility next.
Look like this. Laeticia has enough.
Exquisite. How very diverting.
And another bunny. Ooh, we're not allowed to... Alright, fine. I'll take the actual route around it. Okay, so it was definitely worth exploring the other areas as well. Because now we found some extra items, some Duma points, and we found another bunny.
Oh, exquisite.
And bunny and money, yes. Yeah. Ooh, I want that. I want that. I know this will lead to the building that we're not supposed to be at, but...
So exquisite.
Okay, so that goes back over the one thing we went under. Okay, this is the end of the line. And that sphere over there is probably some sort of electronic device that will take us to the building. Yeah, that sounds more than logical. I do wonder how the experience in the learning center will be, because if they're gonna make us experience how it is to be part of Scorpion, wouldn't it just be as easy for them to manipulate us in wanting to be integrated?
Perhaps another time.
Now we're already on our way back, Laeticia, don't worry. We're just having a really nice look on everything they have here.
So exquisite.
And I think that's it. I think that's a complete circle, right? Yes, it is. So onwards to the learning center we go. I wonder if they're just gonna give us like a VR glasses and then we get data tag trusted inside of us. Basically the same like with Johnny Mnemonic, like the old Keanu Reeves movie.
Would you like to try using the learning facility?
Are you certain it's not dangerous?
It is safer than a fight simulator. You have my word.
Let us try it. There is still far too much we do not know about Scorpium.
That is true. And it'll get us further than asking Duma questions and getting the cold shoulder anyway.
The use of the learning facility requires an introduction by an integrated guide. So I shall accompany you.
Understood. Okay, thank you.
Does that mean that we'll learn about JJ's experiences with being integrated? Because that would be very cool. I don't need to see the process of his biological body being changed out into his integrated one. Why were those two out of my group? Don't they wanna come with us?
The words learning facility conjured images akin to a library in my head, but this is...
I will admit that reading texts remains an effective method of learning. But this facility is slightly different.
Wow. Digital virtual space.
Welcome to Parrapoeiam. In this city, you can learn many things that will help you to understand the concept of Scorpium integration.
Oh, what am I meant to do?
Here, all integration candidates and organic life forms uncertain of integration can learn all there is to know of the Scorpium. Do not hesitate to ask questions.
Very well then. Please tell me, why does Scorpium require integration?
As a means of evolution.
Evolution? To what end?
That is a difficult question to answer succinctly. Evolution occurs naturally and is essential for the preservation of a particular species. For Scorpium, integration is a process that allows us to prosper across the universe. Integration serves to benefit both the individual and the whole, and as a method of preserving our species.
For the benefit of the individual.
Doesn't make it easier to understand, does it?
What exactly is Scorpium?
Scorpium are a collective of cybernetic life forms which are not carbon or silicone-based. This is in spite of our original anatomies, which differ considerably from our current post-integrated forms.
So it is a machine that lives. But is that truly a living being?
Based on Scorpium's observation of life forms with differing perspectives that have collectively formed societies, life is defined by a group of similar organisms who share the same physical composition. Therefore, yes, we do consider ourselves to be life forms.
I think I understand. And yet...
It makes it extremely difficult.
I cannot think of anything else. Huh?
It would seem the information has been updated. That red unit has apparently been collecting information on the Centralists. I still have much to learn about them myself, so this presents an ideal opportunity. Try asking a question.
Okay, so there are units here that we can use to ask questions.
The Red Duma has been continually gathering important data on the Centralists. If we inquire, it may have new information for us.
Yeah, but I see more than just that one, so do they also have more information for us?
What position does Little Duma, excuse me, the Duma, occupy in Scorpium?
When Scorpium Network determines that its current evolutionary path has stagnated, it sets out in search of new organic life forms to help spur along the evolutionary process. With Duma, the network is able to blend into and observe societies without arousing suspicion. After observing various societies of people and incorporating itself into their daily lives, if the network's knowledge expands exponentially, guess what happens? Hey, let's join hands and integrate, we say.
Okay. So basically what the Scorpion are doing is that once they stop to evolve, when they've used up all the information and material they've gathered from all the other species they have, they look for another one willing to choose to integrate with them to continue their stage of evolution to become the ultimate race. If it wasn't with the choice of integration, the Scorpion sounds very much like the Borg to me. Because they're technically the same, they're an organic life form trying to better themselves by spreading over space, adding to their own other collectives. But they're not doing it by choice, but basically forcing everyone to do so. And I am walking away, but I think there was a second question there as well.
What criteria determine whether someone is eligible to integrate?
Anyone who wishes to integrate is able to, in principle. And depending on the subject's condition prior to integration, the process can be performed in stages up to the desired point of integration. For integration candidates who come to Parrapoeiam, it will take at least a day and up to a week to complete the process. Conversely, when research probes are sent by the network to seek new paths of evolution, they analyze groups of prospective life forms and provide feedback to the network in regards to those who can contribute towards evolution. And the entire network then weighs in on the final decision.
The only question I have with that is, what if the Duma determines that the race he's observing is not worth of evolution, like to be integrated with the network? If it doesn't add something to the mix, won't they just not be asked? Or would they still be given the choice to join the network to stimulate their level of evolution?
Do you require slumber?
Yesterday, I dreamed of a never-ending bunny state.
Does one still grow hungry after integration? If so, how does one gain sustenance?
Food, bathing, sleep, water, sunlight, breathing, friction, many things.
Oh, no, you're gonna be lost.
Hot sauce, custard, busker gas, bumbleberry, bulgogi, payphone, hologram. Lipstick bulldog, entropy celery, pig and piggy.
This unit is broken, or are you still trying to process the necessary information? Because that was just gibberish. Ooh, and there are even more Duma higher up that we can't reach.
Can you tell me about the Centralist Scorpium?
They are an offshoot network newly generated along the Scorpium evolutionary line. At present, there are 17.74 million individuals recognized as belonging to the Centralists. This network shares a programmed cognition that endorses deviating from the traditional means of Scorpium evolution. Our analysis is still underway, but for those who seek to integrate with the aforementioned group, we warn the network has reached a consensus that affiliation with the Centralists is not recommended. We continue to gather information on the matter.
I learned about the Centralists, so once I have spoken with JJ, I think we should leave.
Why do I feel like she might want to get out of here? It doesn't feel comfortable.
Is it possible to separate from Scorpium if I am dissatisfied?
Of course it is. It takes time depending on how far you've fused and integrated, but Scorpium lets anyone come and go as they please. To be honest, there aren't many who decide to give up their integration though. I'm talking like only 10 folks a day in the whole galaxy. Just goes to show how rare it is, and how awesome people find the Scorpium network.
Tell me, what good comes of integrating with Scorpium?
Ha, you get linked up with the super awesome Scorpium network. What more could you want? That means all kinds of knowledge and experience about this grand galaxy is at your beck and call. Oops, and just so you don't get the wrong idea, being tapped into the network does not mean you're gonna get gobbled by some big singular entity. I'm still me, and you're still you. We're individuals that retain our autonomous, self-determined personalities. Only now, our network connection gives us access to a humongous store of knowledge. What a deal!
So the original Scorpion network does see a point to the individuality of every person. That it does add something to the mix itself. Or it could just be a way of making it easier for people to accept the integration with Scorpius. Because if they know they still can be themselves well integrated, that would make the process of deciding whether or not to go through with it a lot easier.
Is there a concept of race within Scorpium?
Scorpium recognizes all integrated individuals as part of a single species. Though distinctions of roles do exist within the network, due to the faculties of integrated individuals. No such distinctions are made to an individual's significance within Scorpium.
Okay.
How many Scorpium exist in total?
The network recognizes connections with approximately 50,850,211,194,020 individual units.
So a lot.
Distribution is across the galaxy, with 2.6 million new units joining each second.
That's a lot, and that's really, really fast.
Have you heard enough?
Yes. We talked to everyone, we learned about the Centralists, so I think it's ready to continue on.
I think so. Yeah, my head is spinning.
Well, my lack of knowledge of many of the basic concepts meant I only grasped half of what I heard.
Am I correct in assuming that the Centralists are a faction that has emerged within the network and brought about infighting amongst the Scorpium?
A state of internal strife should never be possible in the first place.
Ah, you're really hung up on that, aren't you? If the Scorpium are living beings, then it's totally possible that they'd fight amongst each other.
The origins of Scorpium as a life form lay in seeking out and sharing the potential for all manner of evolution. If factions or contradictory ideas were to arise, the conflict itself would be shared to nourish further evolution. That is Scorpium. This evolutionary prospect would then have been pruned as an issue with the fundamental algorithm.
Yet this evolution has come to pass, so is it truly impossible, little Duma?
It should be.
Honestly, I feel the same as Duma. That is why the actions of these Centralists are all the more puzzling. I am certain those at the integration plant feel the same.
What could Bulldor and the others be hoping to achieve in becoming Centralist Scorpium?
I would say just to gain more power. It's usually not that more difficult than just that. Power, money, and control.
Impossible. A Centralist attack?
What?
It's been shared on the network. Centralist Scorpion are forcing their way into Parrapoeiam from the dock. It appears Parrapoeiam itself is under attack from outside. That's...
That's the Astoria!
It frickin' followed us here?
No, it is going in that direction.
That is the way to the integration plant. Could they be planning to destroy it?
Or to convert it. To make sure that everyone that comes from it will be a Centralist.
Just now, yeah. Looks like it's headed for the integration plant.
We need to regroup. Albaird and the others have moved to fight against the invading Centralists. To protect the citizens of Parrapoeiam.
Roger that. We're gonna meet up with Elena and the others first. Let's go.
Come on, JJ. We need your helping hand. Did it say that Dina wasn't in our party anymore? Nope. Alright. Alright, it will be a tad difficult, but definitely not impossible.
Emergency protocol.
Is the Federation using Scorpium to carry out an invasion?
That wouldn't surprise me. Guess they don't care about rolling out the Duma if they're invading their own kind and not another planet. Either way, there's no doubt the Astoria has been closely tied with the Centralists for a long time now.
But how is that?
There is much we do not know yet as well. The network is conducting a multitude of complex analyses right now, so traffic is congested. Let us prioritize reconvening with your friends.
I agree.
You are unharmed.
Oh, finally. Got tired of dawdling?
So many are injured. We have to treat them fast or it'll be too late.
Alright, so I'm guessing our mission for now is to get to that integration center as quickly as possible. And save as many as we can.
Wait a second. That Scorpium is...
Marielle. They know what they are doing is wrong. Yet they have chosen to blindly follow orders all the same. They have long since passed the point of reason. If we are to right their misdeeds, we must fight.
I understand.
Basically, they made their choice. Now we are the ones who need to accept that. Yeah, extra damage. Go for it. Damn, that was a great fight.
It would seem our defense of this district was successful.
Yes, but the fighting at the plant is still raging. Many there have yet to undergo integration and are still wholly organic.
We have to go help the inhabitants of Parrapoeiam. I cannot let the Astoria's crimes go unchecked any longer.
Even if it means facing your former comrades and superiors, Marielle.
Albaird, thank you. You have opened my eyes. I am now prepared to fight. Any doubts are gone now. After seeing all this, it's clear that Captain Bennett is in the wrong.
Precisely.
The Aegis needs to be avenged as well. Marielle, is it cool if I introduce Astoria's captain to my fist?
Of course. JJ, may I ask you to guide us there?
Gladly. It pains me that you have all been drawn into this unfortunate conflict. The plant is vast, so I expect our opponents will be many. Make sure to prepare accordingly.
We will. We definitely will. Alright, you're the man. We need to prepare accordingly. So, yeah, we are going to the main building. And once we're there, we gotta fight all our way to the top and take it back from the Centralists. But we're gonna do that on the next episode. For now, I'm gonna leave it here. In between episodes, I will prep and get ready to enter that building. Maybe even level Theo up a little bit more, seeing as he is basically 10 levels behind everyone else. And then we're gonna go for it. So until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we're trying to take back the integration center of the Scorpium. See you then. Bye bye.